my dad needed more space at his shop, so he brought home one of our builds to get it out the way. And I didn't have any video ideas, so I decided to make a video on it. So this is a golf cart my dad has been working on for a little bit. It actually didn't take that long to build, because I think everything was just pretty much plug and play. Like, well, he had to cut out the speakers and stuff, but we'll get into that stuff later. But yeah, my dad built this custom golf cart. I don't really have anything else to say, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Before we take this thing on a drive, I'm gonna go over what we have powering this thing, the audio system, just all the stuff about it, like the lift and everything. So let's get into that. So starting off with the appearance, the first thing that anyone that looks at this thing probably sees is that it has these rims. These are Davins. And the cool thing about it is they're spinners. How often do you see spinners on a golf cart? We have them on a 22-inch tire. We're pretty much just running car tires on this thing. This thing has a 6-inch lift that my dad modified to go a little bit higher, because as you see, the clearance on this thing is very close. The fenders, as you can see, are even cut out so that the tires could fit on it better. The whole bodies and the roof is finished off with I believe this is a custom color. It matches our Razor. This thing also has underglow. It has rock lights under it as the underglow, so I'll show you guys that later when we're driving it. Now when you're sitting on it, you'll see a carbon fiber dash with the old school Pioneer radio. There's 3 switches up here on the dash for the radio and lights, and then under where your legs would be, there's a switch right here to shift from forward and reverse. And also, I forgot to show you guys this little control panel thing that can control the speed, the regen, which is the regen braking, that whenever you let go of the gas, it will put power back into the battery. And then we have our acceleration right here. This is where it gets crazy, because I'll show you guys later, but when you turn it up, this thing actually, being how heavy it is, it still pops wheelies, guys, and it's actually unbelievable. I'll open this thing up for you guys so you can see it. It's cool. Then connected to the radio, we have some 6.5-inch speakers right here, and then these are 5.25s, 5.25s on the front. I don't know what amp he's running, but it sounds pretty good, even though we don't have any subwoofers on it, which we do have an open space in the back, and we're probably gonna put some subwoofers under there in the future, but for now the audio is all right. Now what we have powering this thing is I don't know what kind of motor this is, but it's pretty big. This is it next to my hand. It's probably dark under here, but I'll have some better videos with my phone. Now when we lift up the seat, this is where things get pretty big. I'll go on this side because you'll see the battery better. So what we have powering that motor is a 51.2 volt, 100 amp hour lithium battery. You can look at the details. When you're messing with lithium batteries, you always want to know what you're doing, because you don't want it to end up in fire. And on the other side, here's the controller he's running. I don't know what kind of controller this is or how much watts it is, but I'll put it up on the screen. It also has Bluetooth, as you can see right here, so he can connect it to his phone and control like the power setting. And the last thing I need to show you guys is this 48 volt charger. My dad just screwed it in here so you don't have to have it separately all the time, and it's just up to the front where that other little switch is. So whenever you need to charge it, you don't have to have an extra charger. All you need is an extension cord. Open up this thing and put it right in. But we really don't have to charge this thing that often because of big boy lithium right here under the seat. Now I'm gonna go inside and probably go to sleep in a little bit, But I'll show you guys the driving tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's the next day and I'm about to take this thing on a test drive. Don't know what to say, so let's get right into it. Let's go. It's pretty surprising that this thing doesn't really have that good of suspension, but it rides smooth and the bumps aren't that tough. That was nothing, guys. That was nothing. Take this turn. Oh! Still spinning. Another small detail I was gonna show you guys is that the seat in the back turns into a truck bed. So you could put your stuff on here, like if you're going to the pool, to the beach or something. Put your coolers and bags back here. Alright guys, so I just came here to this parking lot with the golf cart, and now I could show you guys how it looks in the dark with those lights on under the bottom. And also I could show you how bright the headlights and stuff get. They're very bright for what they are. And also whenever you turn on the front lights, the back lights come on. It's looking pretty clean. So it's the end of this video, and I just wanted to take a moment to give all credit to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him, this golf cart wouldn't even be possible, and I wouldn't be able to be driving it right now. This video wouldn't have been possible, so I gotta give all credit to him. Even though this golf cart might be cool, we're not gonna be on this earth forever, and that's one thing that I think we should all agree on. After we're gone, all the materialistic things we had on earth, all the things we wanted, we can't take them with us. And when we die, the truth is that there's only two places that you can go, and that's heaven or hell. And a question I think everyone watching right now should really ask themselves is, if they're standing before Jesus, would he say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," or "Depart from me"? In the Bible, it actually says it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. But thank you guys so much for watching this golf cart video. I'm gonna go inside and eat and go to sleep because I have school tomorrow. But I'll see you guys in the next video.